Syngonium Three Kings, one of the most popular of all Syngonium varieties. It does make for quite a striking plant. It has long leaves, roughly arrowhead shaped, although slightly irregular in their shape. Nice mid-green undersides to the leaves, which contrasts with the creamy grey and green of the upper surfaces. Quite a ghostly appearance, isn't it? But each leaf has a green portion as well in the center. Again, various shades of green. Making for an attractive and interesting plant. This Syngonium is quite vigorous, quite fast growing, and it does like to climb. It climbs quite quickly, and they do need some support. This particular plant is going to need some support probably within the next 1 year as it grows larger, and so a stick or even a small moss pole to give it some support will be required, as it will get pretty tall. But it's an easy growing plant. It's a good plant for bright but indirect light. With leaf coloration like this, it would go nicely with dark green-leaved houseplants. It's pretty vigorous, easy to grow. Just keep it slightly moist at all times. Any general purpose well-drained compost will be sufficient. Fertilizer can be given about once a week in the spring and summer months when the plant's actively growing. Fertilizer probably not required in the winter months when the plant will not be actively growing. And for propagation, very easy to propagate by division if you're going to propagate a plant of this size, or cuttings. You can just see this plant's just starting to produce some aerial roots and new growths at the base. It is a vigorous plant, and within another 12 months this plant will be much taller and would be a suitable size for propagation. Very easy to remove a cutting with some aerial roots, which can then be popped into a jar with a little bit of water for further rooting, or even pot straight into a pot with some compost. So very easy to propagate and easy to grow in general.